This program contains adult language and situations which may be considered offensive to some viewers and/or children, but more likely their parents.
What the fuck? What the fuck? So, it is now what time? It is now what time is it? It is 5:30. The mail, my Lovejoy mail, just finally arrived. And this is all that was in there. It looks like an Amazon package. What the fuck is in here? Who the fuck knows? Let's open it up and find out. Mind you, this is Saturday. My check has not come. It's a fucking game. What game do we have here, people? Actually, I actually talked about wanting to get this. What the fuck? You can't even see it. You can't even see it. Fucking Lovejoy. Why can't you see the fucking game? It looks fucking black. It looks black like yo mama. Anyway, it's South Park, The Fractured Butthole. Funny name for a video game. But that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted to say here. There is something legitimately going wrong here. Why the fuck? Why the fuck don't I have my fucking check in hand today? Why the fuck? Where is my fucking check? I should be getting a 65. You really want to piss me off. You really want to piss me off. You can do so by fucking stealing from me. Okay? And you know what happens. You know what happens when my check don't come. On a fucking Saturday. I start blaming Lovejoy. That mail? Fucking 5:30. That mail came. There was no reason for that Lovejoy mail. And I'm gonna keep fucking saying it too. Lovejoy mail. Because I gotta make sure people know what kind of mail comes here. It's not just mail, people. It's Lovejoy mail. Hold on. It's not just mail, people. It's the Lovejoy mail. I gotta put some fucking seasoning on my fucking chicken and fucking pasta, and I put some chilies in it and some fucking black beans. And I'm just pouring the rest of these fucking peanuts out onto it. Because that makes it good. It gives it that crunch that we all fucking crave. No, but really. It's fucking Lovejoy. What the fuck else do I expect? Do I expect prompt mail? No. Do I expect the fucking roads to be clear? No. Instead, what do I really get out? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. People need. If people really wanted me to be in Lovejoy, okay? They need to sell me. Lovejoy needs to sell me on living here. Okay. That is good. Lovejoy needs to sell me on living here. Because it's gotten to the point where I'm fed up. I'm 100% fed up with Lovejoy. where I'm just completely fed up with being here. Somebody please tell me why I should have to continue living here. Like, what the fuck is the appeal? Like, what the fuck is the appeal of this neighborhood? People sit there and say that this is like a great neighborhood. But why? Why is this a great neighborhood? Because it's safe? It's not safe. And please tell me, how the fuck is it safe? Oh, I'll tell you how it's safe. It's safe because your fucking grandfather used to fucking hang the fucking niggers that came around here. And I don't fucking care what fucking Angelo Bike says about me using that word. Doesn't like it? Get the fuck off then. Your grandfather, you know, that's because your grandfather decided he was gonna fucking sit there and fucking hang out on the fucking porch for the fucking niggers to come by and burn their fucking house down. That's why it's safe. How many fucking black people had to fucking die, had to fucking suffer for this neighborhood to be as safe as you say it is? How many lives ruined so that this neighborhood can be safe? I want to know. I want to know how many fucking black people were killed in this fucking neighborhood. And I should be putting in a Freedom of Information request for that. How many white on black crime was committed in Lovejoy? You know, tell me again, what the fuck is the appeal of Lovejoy? You say it's safe? Okay, it's safe. But, again, a lot of places are fucking safe. What is the appeal here? Because I know it can't be prompt mail service. I know you can't rely on the fucking snow plows around here. You can't rely on any of it. Can't rely on the snow plows. They drive around. They drive around without their plows being down. That's how they work around here. And yeah, right now the streets are cleaner. But it's not because of the plows. It's because the sun melted all the fucking snow. So, you know, these people are getting paid. The snowplow people are getting paid for something Mother Nature's doing. And they call the niggers lazy around here. Yeah, well, you know what? If they were so fucking lazy and you were so fucking hardworking, why'd you need the niggers to plow your fucking fields? Why'd you need them to pick your fucking cotton? You know, I'm pretty sure that Lovejoy had fucking slaves. Back in the day, I'm saying, back like, I don't know, back before 1865, back before 18, I bet you the fucking Big Timers Club, that fucking compound on the corner of fucking Schiller and fucking Lovejoy was it Schiller and Lovejoy? It's somewhere around there, yeah. I bet you that was a fucking plantation. Because why wouldn't it be? I bet you my parents' house used to be a fucking plantation too. And my rich uncle's house. You know what I just realized? My parents, okay? I just realized this too. My parents live in a better house than my rich uncle. I just realized that. It's a nicer fucking house. It's a nicer house, but my uncle makes a lot of fucking money. That's what I'm saying. He has nothing to show for it. But no, seriously though, what the fuck, what's the appeal of living here? Really? I can sit here and tell you the appeal of living in fucking Elmwood, fucking North Buffalo. But I can't tell you the appeal of living around here. The appeal of living in fucking Elmwood is that it's a nice neighborhood because there's a lot of shit to do over there. And no, not just fucking restaurants. Okay? There's a lot of shit to do. There's nice homes over there. It's very young person friendly. Okay? Same thing with North Buffalo. Those are some beautiful homes. Okay? Especially when you get off to like fucking Woodbridge and all that, those streets. you got some fucking multi-million-dollar homes over there. Okay? It's all, like I said, it's also very young person friendly. And there's a lot of shit to do. Then you get into Lovejoy, oh boy. You got to fucking struggle to find something positive around here. And no, I'm not gonna count, oh, because my family lives here as a big plus. Not even because I hate my family, but it's just it's just not something that I would. Here's the thing. Why do they have to live here? You know? So what the fuck is the appeal of living here? Well, not much. I can't think of any. Oh, what? What the fuck is the appeal? It's safe. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck does that even mean? It's safe. Safe for who? Who the hell is it safe for? You? Okay, it's safe for you. But what about your neighbors on both sides of you? Is it safe for them to be around here? Probably not. My parents have black neighbors. And I can guarantee you that Big Timers Club is eyeing up their fucking homes. They're ready to burn down those homes. I mean, there's a bar in Lovejoy. It's called Checkmate. I believe that's the name of it. And the neighborhood is trying to shut this bar down. Why? Because black people own that bar. They keep saying, oh, well, it's because there's too much trouble, there's a lot of fights. No? Well, a lot of fights at the other bar, too. Down the street. That's not getting shut down. Just makes you go to think. You know, and I know about that because Eugene told me. Yeah, they want to shut down Checkmate because black people own that bar. I said, really? I thought it was because there's a lot of like fights and shit going on. He's like, no, there isn't any fights over there. He's like, there's more fights at the Bottoms Up bar on Ideal and Lovejoy. That makes you think, doesn't it? No, you know, I'm not gonna, and you know what? I'm not gonna sit there and defend that Ahmed guy that used to run the deli at Ludington. What was it? Ludington and Davie, I think it was. He keeps getting arrested for this, that, and the other thing. You know what? I'm not gonna defend him. You know, I'm not gonna be one of those guys. Okay. He's a fucking Muslim, okay, which, okay, whatever. He's a fucking Muslim, and he's trying to play a race card here. He's trying to say that the place is being shut down because they don't want Muslims in the neighborhood. Not true. I mean, it might be a little bit true, but he's also going around fucking stealing shit. He just got caught. He just got arrested again. Because he held up the fucking 7-Eleven. Well, so don't think I'm 100% on the black side here. Or the people of color. He's like Middle Eastern. He's like from, I don't know where he's from. But don't think I'm 100% on their side, because I'm not. What they're doing at the fucking checkmate bar is bullshit. Big timers club wants to come by and fucking burn that place right down. And they're just waiting for somebody. We're just waiting for something to happen over there. It's like I can't fucking take this shit in Lovejoy. I can't fucking take Lovejoy. Why do we need Lovejoy in fucking Buffalo? Why do we need this neighborhood that bad? I say nuke it. Nuke it from fucking orbit. Because there's no merit to even be living here. There's no reason to be living here ever. It's like, you want to fucking live here? Fuck. I should never ever have to be living in Lovejoy. Ever. Never in my life should I have to live here. Ow. You know why? Because there's no reason. There's no reason for this neighborhood to even exist. Just wipe it off the fucking map. There's like there's just no reason for it all. This shit's fucking good. Like, how the fuck do I go from fucking North Buffalo to fucking Lovejoy? Like, that's like a downgrade. It's like... It's like whenever I go through fucking North Buffalo or Elmwood Village or something like that, where I'm passing through, or I have to go there for something, I get fucking depressed. Because I know I gotta go back to shit-ass Lovejoy. And let me explain something to you kiddies, okay? Because I'm thinking that there's some kind of confusion here. Lovejoy, okay? Lovejoy is not like a separate town or a separate city from Buffalo. Lovejoy is a part of Buffalo. It's like a neighborhood. Okay, that's what they call it, Lovejoy. Or Iron Island. Okay. Now, it's the exact same thing as, you know, saying, oh, I live in fucking Harlem. Okay? When Harlem isn't a separate city or a separate town or whatever, it's just a neighborhood in fucking New York City. Or, like saying, I'm from fucking Hell's Kitchen. It's like that. Except the difference is, fucking Harlem has fucking culture. Okay? Lovejoy doesn't. Their culture, screwing their fucking sister. That's it. And it makes a lot of sense, too, when you think about it, because a lot of these people that live in Lovejoy have been here for, you know, a long time. They've been here all their fucking life. Never moved. Whatever. So everybody knows everybody around here. Which isn't necessarily a good thing. Okay? Everybody knows somebody around here. So, when you have people that sit here for, you know, generations upon generations and just live here, you're gonna get some degree of inbreeding. You're gonna get some kind of degree of inbreeding. And with that, that's where the fucking midgets come in. Okay? A fucking midget. There's midgets in this neighborhood. Okay? There's a high population of midgets in Lovejoy. Okay? And if you don't know, midgets are an effect of inbreeding. Not necessarily the effect, but it's a sign that inbreeding happens. Okay? Because what inbreeding is, and why it's so dangerous is that everybody has, what do you call it? Everybody has, everybody has these recessive genes, okay? In order for these, and some of these recessive genes are very harmful, okay? Like, so when two family members fuck and have a child, there's a higher chance of that recessive gene, you know, is shown. So that's why it's so harmful. Believe me, can somebody be a midget and not be inbred? Yeah, sure. Sure, it can happen, but there's a higher chance of it happening if you're inbred, because it's two people carrying that gene. The same thing with having a cleft palate, or what's the other one? What's that one called? Hemophilia, I think it's called, where your blood doesn't clot. They called hemophilia the disease. Oh, the disease of the kings. And why was that? Because a lot of the kings, a lot of the royal family was inbred. And they do that on purpose, to keep the throne in the family. That's why. So, that's why they call it the disease of kings. Hemophilia. Where your blood doesn't clot properly. Like, if I had it, I test my sugar, I poke my finger, and that shit will keep bleeding forever. But But that's what it is. That's what happens in Lovejoy. There's a family that's down the street from my parents' house that are inbred. Okay, like going like towards Green Street, they're inbred. It's like 4 houses down from them. And all the fucking kids have the big fucking forehead. They're fucking inbred. So, don't tell me it doesn't happen. The people that lived next door to me, when I was living on Lovejoy Street, that they seemed like a big inbred family. You know who I'm talking about. You know, the people that that were always on the porch. I think that they were inbred. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Okay. I checked my sugar today. It was like fucking 88. Like crazy 88 or something. My sugar was fucking 88 today. That has been the lowest my sugar has ever been. So I decided to eat the fucking pasta and the fucking chicken. Oh my god. And now I can feel it, it's going back up. Oh man, hold on. Oh shit. That's bad. Then I just feel stuffed. But what if I stuffed myself with something that wasn't sugar? What if I just fucking stuffed myself with fucking chicken or something? I don't know. The other thing that I'm trying to incorporate into my diet, because this is what happened. You want to know what happened last night? Okay. Yesterday night, okay, I had like this, what do you call it? It was like this cheesy garlic bread thing that I got from the food pantry, right? It wasn't really that much, to be honest. But you throw it in the oven. It was like, what the fuck do you call that shit? It was almost like you pull the bread apart and you eat it like that. But it was probably like that, maybe. And you put it in the oven and you bake it. It was probably like that big, like that, you know? It wasn't that huge. But I ate that last night, right? I checked my sugar before bed. And it was fucking sky high. It was like 420 or something. Yeah, sky high, 420. No, seriously. How much was my sugar at? 438 it was. I was like, holy shit. So I ended up checking it again right after to see if, because sometimes I think that sometimes I feel that it's not accurate sometimes, so I checked it again to make sure. And the second time I checked it, it was 377. Okay, so it's sort of accurate. However, so before bed, I took my insulin, I took my Lantus, I took my metformin, I took my atorvastatin, and then I go to bed, and when I go to bed, okay, and I take all that, I'll wake up. Like let's say my sugar was like 300 going to bed, right? I take my atorvastatin, I take my fucking insulin, and I take my metformin. By the time I wake up the next day, my sugar is only down like 50 points or so. So if it was like 300, it'd only be down to like 250 maybe. So I started to incorporate this into my diet, just because I heard it's good for lowering blood sugar. So I got a box of this like green tea up in the cupboard. I got it from the fucking food pantry. They were giving away green tea, and okay, so I took a bunch of green tea from the fucking food pantry. Hi, Gravy. So like I said, my sugar was like 377 or whatever it was. I was only expecting to wake up to maybe, I was expecting at the very most, at the very least, I should say, waking up to maybe a 250 or so. No. I made some green tea after I took my insulin, after I took my atorvastatin and my metformin, I had a cup of green tea. Okay. I was like, I don't know, you know, this isn't going to raise my blood sugar because there is no sugar in it. You know, it's not going to raise the blood sugar because, like I said, there's nothing in it. There's no sugar in it. So, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't fucking work. So I was only expecting to wake up to like a 250 blood sugar. Oh no. I went, in the middle of the night, I went from a 377 to like a 160, I think it was. I looked at it, I was like, holy shit. And there you go. So I'm going to start incorporating that. Right before bed, just a fucking glass, or like, you know, a cup. I put put green tea in here. I'm like my fucking alcoholic fucking uncle Scott with his fucking box of wine. You know what my uncle will do? He'll sit there and fill up like a cup like this with a box with like he'll fill like something like this up with wine and start drinking it. Fuck, he fucking drinks wine out of a Gatorade bottle. Well, you know what? I'm gonna start drinking fucking green tea out of a fucking Slurpee cup. I should start doing that too. Holy hell. He's a fucking mess, though. You know what, though? I don't really know if that lowered my sugar or not, the green tea. I read on the internet that it does. Like, it helps to lower it, but and you know, it did lower it. Usually when I take my metformin and all that at night, I wake up, it's only like 50 points lower or something. So if it's like 300, I'm only expecting it to be like 250 waking up. You know, so it I don't know if it was that or what. Maybe it's one of those things that it may boost like your insulin. Like if you're taking Lantus, it might help it to work a little harder. The Lantus or something. But I don't think it's one of those things where, just drink a fucking cup of green tea before bed or something, and your blood sugar will be like 80 every fucking time. I don't think it's like that. But I'm gonna start incorporating that into my like diet and shit. So here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing, and I really haven't discussed this, but I'm putting myself on a little fucking diet here. I want to lose weight. So what am I fucking doing here? Okay, so here's the thing, okay? I'm cutting down on the buffets. And I know you saw me at the fucking buffet, on live stream at the buffet. Okay, we're not talking about that. Here's the thing though, I'm limiting myself to one buffet a month. Okay? I can use it whenever I feel like it. So, that Chinese buffet I ate last week, That was one buffet. That means I'm not gonna use. That means I'm not gonna eat another buffet in the month of January. Okay. Hi, gravy. Like I said, I already eliminated the fucking pop out of my diet. So I mean, I don't drink pop anymore. I don't drink any pop. Okay, I don't drink any pop anymore. I know my parents are flipping shit over that, but it's like I don't care. You know, my rich uncle's getting all pissed off that I just completely fucking gave up the pop. I know he's fucking pissed off. Let him be fucking pissed off. Hi, gravy. It's gonna be nothing but fucking water and green tea. Okay. And what else did I do? What else am I doing? I'm going to the gym. I haven't gone this week though. I've just had so much shit to do this past week that I didn't have a chance. I had to go. I was thinking about going maybe. Oh shit! I was thinking about going maybe on Thursday. Like going to the gym, you know, and then swinging by to see my vocational person, but I just didn't do it. Okay, that's my problem. Okay, Monday I couldn't go because of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I mean that's not something I can really get around. That's a holiday. We're closed. I just had a lot of shit to do this week. I'm probably gonna go on Monday to the gym. Maybe Tuesday. I want to see what's going on Tuesday, though. Don't quote me on it, because I gotta go to the fucking shrink on Tuesday. So I might just go down to the gym, get done there, swing back around, and I agree. And go. It depends on what time I got the shrink at. I forget what time I have that shrink at, though. Hi, gravy. What? But I'm limiting myself to one buffet. I'm also limiting myself to eating out. I'm only doing it once a week. Okay, if that. Okay, if there's a week where I don't eat out at all, it doesn't mean that I get to eat twice out the next week. Okay. So once a week I can eat out. Okay. You know, like go to Carbone's or something. Even that seems like a little bit much, but gotta start small, okay? Because if it was up to me, I'd go down to that fucking buffet like 5 times a fucking week. You know? So one buffet a month, and that's like any buffet. That's an Indian buffet, that's Chinese, that's old cunt, that's fucking the pizza buffet at Bob and John's, any buffet. Only eat out once a week, okay? So no fucking Carbones twice a week or whatever. None of that. You know, drink a fucking cup of green tea at night when I take all my medications and whatnot. And just I don't know. Just try to you know incorporate more veggies and more like meats, like more lean protein, that kind of shit. I'm like, instead of getting a bunch of fucking potato chips, I've been trying to get I've been eating a lot of peanuts lately, and I'm liking those. I just get the plain roasted peanut, no honey roasted peanuts, you know, whatever. But I get those, and those peanuts seem to they seem to be like a food that I can just eat. Like, I can eat a whole thing of them and my blood sugar won't go up. Even though on the thing it says that there's like 1 gram of sugar per serving, it just seems like I can eat as much of those and my blood sugar won't go up. Like, there's a lot of protein in it. I mean, and the thing is, the thing I'm thinking what's going on too is that when you're looking at a label that says, when you're looking at a food label, it says like, it says like carbohydrates, I don't know, 30 grams of carbohydrates per serving. Okay, and then underneath it says like sugars, 10 grams. Okay? What I'm thinking is the carbohydrates are worse than the actual sugars. Because, okay, so if I got a food that just says carbohydrate 0 and it has like 50 grams of sugar in it, let's say. Okay, and I mean, that's fine, but it's the carbohydrates that really bring up the blood sugar. Even though it says sugar 50 grams, I'm sure it'll raise the blood sugar up, kind of, but those carbohydrates, first of all, what I'm understanding is when it just says plain sugar, it like, from what I understand, plain fucking sugar, like for like 1 gram of sugar, it should raise it like maybe 10 points per thing. But when you got carbohydrates, what it does, you eat a lot of bread. That's all carbohydrates. So 30 grams of carbohydrates is a lot worse than 50 grams of sugar. Because what I think happens is once your body breaks down the carbohydrates, it turns it into sugar. But it turns into a lot of fucking sugar. Like that 30 grams of carbohydrates can turn into like 100 grams of fucking sugar. And that's something you have to like watch out for. It's kind of like, it's more healthier to eat like raw sugar than it is to eat fucking bread or something. You know what I don't know. Makes no fucking sense, but like right now, I got a bunch of fucking cupcakes in my fucking refrigerator. I actually had some cupcakes today, and after the cupcakes, my blood sugar was like 88. But I'm learning how to portion it out. So instead of eating a whole fucking, you know, container full of cupcakes, I eat a serving. And let me go get the cupcakes right now so I can show you kiddies what I'm talking about here. Oh man. So these are the cupcakes that I got from the food pantry. They're mini cupcakes. So let me just take one of them out and show you kiddies how small they really are. So here's one cup. Let me show you. They're not the big ones. They're just little fucking cupcakes. I could throw this in my mouth real quick. So, you look on the back of this box, or on the fucking side, I should say, and it says, let's see here, 20 grams of sugar and 37 grams of carbohydrates per serving. Okay, and then so what I do is I'd be like, okay, how much is a serving? I'm looking at this right here. So let's see here. Serving size 3 cupcakes, because they're small. You know, they're like the little fucking cupcakes. So you can eat 3 of those. There'll be 1 serving. So that's what I did. I just limited myself to like 1 serving of cupcakes, which was 3 fucking cupcakes. 3 mini cupcakes. So that's what I did. It's, you know, and it's a little harder. It's a little harder with the potato chips, just because it's like you have a bag of potato chips or something, and you're eating and eating and eating, and it's like, okay, whatever. By the time you actually think about it, you're already fucking done with the fucking potato chip bag. I have done that before, where I'm just I don't even think about it. I just think eat. And by the time I know it, I'm already fucking done with the fucking bag. Look, I can go through a fucking bag of Doritos in no fucking time. That's not a problem. But, you know, it's just... And the problem with that is, even if you look at the fucking label on it, it'll say, like, serving size, like 16 chips or something. And that's a little harder to judge, because what are you going to do? Like, 1, 2, you know what I'm saying? We're going to, like, portion it out, like, oh, here's 16 chips. How about like, there has to be a better way of doing it, you know? I mean, I guess that's the most accurate way, but I don't know. Oh, shit. But, you know, there has to be... What are you going to just take 1 chip, 2 chip, 3 chips, 4 chips, you know? I don't know. But, oh, shit. But, I mean, that's what happened, you know. Oh, shit. My fucking nose itches now. Where am I? But that's what I'm talking about. And for a while, people kept saying shit like... well, the reason you get tired after you eat is because of... Because your blood sugar's going up or whatever. And You know, for the longest time, I really didn't believe that. I didn't believe it, because, I don't know, it just didn't really seem correct. Like, I just thought it was just because I'm just, when you fucking eat a lot, it's just, you feel like all fucking bloated. That's what anybody, that's not even diabetes. But people insisted that it was because it was my blood sugar. I think it was just my stomach getting all like, you know, just whatever, you know. I don't think it was, I don't know. It can't just be my blood sugar, you know what I'm saying? Like right now I just ate a fucking big meal, right? I don't feel like eating. I don't feel like moving right now. But I don't think that's because of blood sugar. I think it's just, yeah, I mean, I just don't feel like walking, or I don't feel like moving after I fucking ate all kinds of food. I think it's just because of just a lot in your stomach right now. Because I'm going to feel a little bit better after, like in a couple hours or so, you know. Hold on. I don't really think it has anything to do with them. Because, I don't know, when anybody eats, that's what happens. When anybody eats, that's what happens. You just feel tired. It has nothing to do with blood sugar, I don't think. Okay. But this is Dragon Lord Frodo, and I approve this message. Thanks in advance for watching this.